Welcome back to Avalon and Ninth. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Hey everybody, good morning and welcome back to my channel. It's another week, y'all. It is another week. So, let's see, what week are we planning for? We're in this planner and it was for this last week, which was the 14th through the 20th. Oh boy, I forget. I have to double check myself ever since that a few weeks ago when I laid down the wrong dates on the planner. Yeah, I double check myself now every time because it's making sure I'm not putting down the wrong date dots. So, pulling out all the date dots, and I end up using a few sheets for the date dots in this one because, there's some stragglers happening on some of those sheets and we're trying to use them up. So, welcome. If you are new to my channel, I am glad you are here. I do voiceovers a couple of times a week where I go over the last week's plans that I did and really only pre-plan 1 to 2 days because my life is crazy and that's just how it is. So, every once in a while you will get a video that has that I'm actually talking through it, which is very, very weird because trying to plan and talk at the same time, it's like trying to walk and chew gum. Some people can do it and some people can kind of do it and some people can't do it, and I guess I'm in the camp of I can kind of do it, although I can walk and chew gum at the same time. So, yeah. Well, I'm just putting down glitter headers. Nothing exciting. This is what I do all the time. And then I realize I lay it down crooked. I'm like, and then it starts to take up the paper. I'm like, never mind. It's fine. You can stay crooked. It is what it is. It just happens. Sometimes it depends on this paper. Okay, so this paper is, your 32-pound paper. It's smooth. It's bright. It's, it works. Sometimes the paper is very forgiving to stickers and sometimes it's not. And I figured out that if you have stickers on the other side, it kind of thickens up the paper a little bit. And when you're planning Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, if you have stickers on the other side from the previous week of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you have to fix a sticker, it's easier to pull it up than it is on a sheet that doesn't have anything on the other side. Don't ask me why that is. I have no clue. I'm just thinking because there's some extra thickness and sturdiness to the paper, so that's kind of nice to know. Let's see. What else? That's about that, So, and then this is a very permanent adhesive paper that I use in my shop, and yeah, so it will stick to the paper really, really well. But I mean, I'm also a heavy sticker layer too. I like to let it down, and then I like to rub it down like that. You're gonna stick. You're gonna stay where I tell you to stay, man. Okay, so this last week was our first week back at school. If you are new to my channel, I am a homeschooling mother to 4 children, and we have started our 10th year of homeschooling. I have an 8th grader, a 6th grader, a 4th grader, and a 2nd grader. Although we don't really go off of grades, we just school. Because I have some kids who are advanced, some kids who are on quote-unquote grade level, and I have some kids, that in some subjects they're at their own pace. So that's really just kind of how it is. I'm teaching for a love of learning, not for how to take tests. So it was our first week. So I had to put the welcome back to school right down there. So this is exclusive art found in my shop. This kit is in the shop if you would like it. And yeah, let's get into it. So I had to put down the sticky note to mark that it was the first day of school and used a sticker from Happy Dia, followed by another glitter header because I love my glitter headers. There's no doubt about it. Glitter headers just, for me, I've stopped using other headers all the way around. The only time I actually use headers that have script on them is in the sidebar. Everything else is glitter header. Glitter, 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 glitter. That was really weird. Sorry. Okay. And then I had a few things that I had to do that day, so I pulled out a sticker from Stick with the Plan Co. that shows like on the run, grabbing things, because that's how I kind of felt with having to do first day of school and scheduling an ultrasound, a biopsy, and my son's EFMP appointment. If you've been watching my health videos, which is only one, you'll know I'm currently undergoing some health issues, and I've had to schedule an ultrasound and a biopsy so we can see if anything else is happening crazy. And then the EFMP is for my second board, who has autism, and that's just the military program to make sure that we are always stationed in an area where he can get services. So it's just time for renewal for that. Yay! And then it was print and cut day. I also packaged up subs that day, which if everything had been working well on my shipping program, I would have gotten them out that day, but things went bad, and I got very, very frustrated. So, anyways, and then the kids had Taekwondo that evening, and they used a sticker from Once More with Love. Moving on to Tuesday, since this was a double box, I obviously already have the full box up at the top. And I realized after I placed this sticker down that I didn't put the other glitter header underneath that full box like I normally do. Oops. It happens. So I just ignored it because I wasn't going to lift up that sticker. And I used this sticker from Once More with Love because it was time for school. That was our second day of school. That day was a little bit harder. And when I get to my 52 weeks of Halloween video here at the end of the week, I will actually go through day by day and some of the things that we did for school. I figured I'd memory keep that one and kind of keep this one to the more plans of everything that had to be done. I then had to call stamps.com because that's who I go through to do some packages, and they had said I could no longer use my card. I had to call, and they just needed to verify that it was actually me using it. I'm like, really? Come on now. So, which the night before, the Monday, I was on the phone on hold for 4 hours and still never got to anybody. So I called very early in the morning on Tuesday. And then I ran to Walmart even earlier in the morning so that I could grab some items for breakfast and pull out some cash to pay our lawn guy that came that afternoon. This sticker right here is from a new shop. I did this in my last haul video where I talked about it. And this is from Wobot and Friends, kind of like robot, but with a W at the beginning. So had our new lawn guy come out on Tuesday, and he did a fantastic job, hoping that he's helping me get my lawn back up and going. So, you know, because it kind of died on me because the last lawn guy kept cutting it too short, and in the Texas weather it was just getting scorched. But anyways, I ended up doing a mail drop later that afternoon. It was also a print and cut day, and then that evening I balanced books and paid bills. Yay! And then the sticker I used for the balance books and pays bills, it used to be a Banana Doodle shop. It's now caffeine and something. Caffeine, like the name, caffeine is in it. Anyways, it'll be marked in the description box down below. So I used that sticker. I only have a few left, so I don't know if I'll buy any more, but I might because they're cute. Moving on to Wednesday, of course I put that full box at the bottom. I mean, like, would I do anything different? I think not. And then Wednesday morning, I did another small mail drop. And this time I marked it with this one. The sticker I'm going to use from Pumpkin Paper Co. is one that I use for mail drops, but I really think could be used for also like when you're waiting for Happy Mail. Because just the way she's peeking over the mailbox, like it's just super cute. So, and then of course, a glitter header. Because it's glitter headers. And then I grab one of the scalloped third quarter doodle boxes, whatever you want to call it. It's cute, it's scalloped, and it adds some flair and punch to your spreads. I love them. And marked that it was a print and cut day. I did a lot of printing and cutting this last week, and I'm still not done. But I'm very much close to being done with all of the printing and cutting, so I can do mass amounts of order filling. I mean, like mass amounts. And then Wednesday was an off day. Some things that happened on Tuesday with the kids during school. yielded that we just kind of needed the off day, which was fine. Beginning of school can be very overwhelming, and it was very overwhelming for one of my children, and I was extremely exhausted, so I went ahead and took the day off from school and let them just kind of sleep in and recharge their batteries how they needed to. And let me tell you, it was a good thing. It was a good thing. But yes, and then I needed to print off our pick list so I could make sure that everything was finished, that I'd have everything that I needed to fulfill orders. And then I put that third box down there and then put the little stitched quarter box. My son ended up stepping on a pencil. And I don't remember if I put this in my 52 weeks of Halloween, but I'll just tell you right now. So I constantly tell them to pick up the pencils off the floor because I know that you can step on them. And he was playing around on his, practicing taekwondo moves, and he came down and stepped right onto a pencil, and it went right into his foot, and it was not good. Blood everywhere, which he managed to not get any blood on the carpet, so I'm really impressed, because there's a lot of carpet in this house, and he managed not to get blood on the carpet, but blood on all the hardwood floors. So, yeah. And then we had dance that evening, and I used a sticker from Wobot and Friends. If you're wondering, yes, his foot is fine. No lead broke off in there. We have cleaned it. We're watching it. Everything is good. So it's not the first time that even I have had, And so, yeah, I'm pretty, pick up the pencils off the floor. Pick them up. Pencils do not belong on floors. So, lesson learned. Moving on to Thursday, we did time for school. We had school, and everybody was in such a better mood that day. So that sticker was from Ohana's Story, obviously glitter header, and then a full box glitter header, and then it was another print and cut day. And I used the sticker, I don't think I mentioned that I used the sticker on Wednesday, but this is from Paper and Thread. She used to be called Sweet Ava's Paper. She changed her name to Paper and Thread, so that's where she's at. And then I needed to call the AC guys to get, am I on the schedule to get my AC fixed? So if you guys know, you know that my upstairs AC unit broke, and it's been fun, and it actually has to be repaired. And I called them, and they're actually going to be out this upcoming week. So fingers crossed it's Wednesday that they're out here and we're getting it fixed, and this lady can be happy again. So, but yeah. And then we had dance that evening for Little Miss Audrey, and I used a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I forgot to call back my grandmother on was it Tuesday? Yeah, I think it was Tuesday, because we had a whole debacle going on, and I remember to call her back and ended up talking with her for about 2 hours that night. I love talking with my grandmother. She's an amazing woman. So, yeah. Talked with her. Her FaceTime isn't working on any of her devices, and, well, I can't talk her through it because I don't know what's going on, and my sister who's up there hasn't gone over there to help her. So we just started back again to just talking on the phone, which is fine. But that little sticker there was also from Paper and Thread. Moving on to Friday, put the full box up at the top, glitter header, and then a half box down here to mark that I went to the hospital to get lab work and to drop off EFMP paperwork. And I go through and vent my little vent later this week when I show you my week's health planner that I updated. Because, it was adventurous. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you can guess what's going on. So, yeah. And then I'm trying to decide, how I want to do everything. And normally I try to stagger how I'm laying down my character stickers, and I didn't realize until I'd already put this down that I'm going to end up having 2 character stickers together on the one side, but, it is what it is. But after I got back from the hospital Friday, we went ahead and did school. It was a crazy day. We didn't get as much done as I wanted to because all of a sudden it decided to be a day that I had a massive headache. Don't know where the headache came from, but it was it's time for a headache. You need a headache on Friday. I don't know why life likes to do that. But the time for school sticker was from Planner Bunny Press, And so I took a nap. I laid down and I took a nap, and I ended up actually crashing for like 2.5 hours. So it was needed. The nap was needed. And that sticker is from Grin and Barrett. So we didn't get as much done as we wanted to during the school day, but that's fine. We probably got 75 to 80% done. So nothing bad. And then I did printing and cutting, and then after the nap I felt so much better, so I went right back to work, and I actually had a really long work night, and I finished the inventory count that I had to do. On Saturday, ended up waking up early, marked that with a cute little sticker, that's in bed from Paper and Thread, and I woke up early. I naturally woke up early, that's crazy, but I think having the nap on Friday and then going to bed, I got the amount of sleep that I needed. My body was like, okay, it's time to wake up. You've got this. You're good. And of course, like always, I'm out of frame in some point of this video, because would it really ever be a video from me if there wasn't one portion of the video where I was out of frame? I think not. So there was the out of frame part. I'm sure I'm out of frame again some point in this video. And I should know better, because I actually do have I have my camera attached to a little screen, but the way that I have to have my screen done, it's very, very small, so sometimes I forget to look, and yeah, I should show you guys my filming setup. Because it's no secret, there's nothing great and grand about my filming setup. It's a very, very small space, and yeah, and I use my phone to record. That's what I use. I don't use anything fancy. So put down the first full box of that other double box that's in this kit. Put down another third box to mark that it was filming day and to do 3 videos. So I filmed all 3 videos that day, and then when I go to quote unquote memory keep on the Sunday, because I was able to, by the time I got to the 52 weeks, I was able to, memory keep what I wanted to. But for Sunday, it's more like a reflection post of what's happened the past 6 days, not really a memory of that day, if that makes sense. But use a sticker from Stick With The Plan Co. to mark the filming. I had to post a TPC graphic because I'm in the next TPC sale, and then I need to measure the waists of my children before my mother, because she makes them pajama pants every year for Christmas. So, and let's just say they're all tall. It's no fair. And then I marked with a half box there with Pumpkin Paper Co. that it was a work day, and I had to work on planners, printing, cutting, and filing. Sunday. Oh, did I sleep in? Yes, I did. And I knew I was going to sleep in because it was an exhausting week, and I knew Saturday had a whole ton for me. And if I woke up early on Saturday, I knew I'd be sleeping in on Sunday. So, and I kind of primed myself, you're going to sleep in. Just sleep in. And I did. I slept in. So put that second part of the double box down, and then put down a third box to mark lesson plan day. So every Sunday I sit down and I go through and I lesson plan for the next week, and then I sit down with my oldest and we plan out his stuff, because I'm teaching him how to plan out his days so that he's more productive for his school stuff. And then it's less time for me. He's not always well, Mom, what do I have to do next? What do I have to do next? Be you wrote it down in your planner. Look at what you need to do next. So that's what that is. So that little pencil sticker is from Oh Hello Michelle. I do not know if she has opened back up. But then I always plan next week in pen and ink in one of my planners that stays on my desk that I refer to every week when I film, and just use the little planner from my sticker sheet, whatever, that stuff. Yes. Okay. And then Sunday afternoons towards evening times, just kind of depends. I usually edit and do the voiceovers and schedule everything for the week that I need to. And then it was also a work day. I had things that I needed to do there. And the sticker for the edit voiceovers and schedule was from Fox and Cactus. And then sorry, that was really loud. I have to flip my planner over so I know what I'm talking to you about, and I slammed it on my desk. I'm so sorry. But then, yeah, Sidebar. So I always struggle with the Sidebar. Y'all know this. Because it's like, what do I track? Like, it's boring. My life is boring. Maybe not so much, but to me it's boring. Like, I'm sure some people are like, wow, you have so much to do. This is great, blah, 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 and stuff. But yeah. So, like I said, really the only two things that I pre-plan in this planner is usually Saturdays and Sundays. Because I usually film this video in the morning, and so there is kind of a pre-plan. So sometimes things are not quite the way they are. But anyways, I was like, let's do the feeding time. Let's do the feeding time one to mark what we ate this entire week. And so Monday was eating out. Tuesday was ravioli. Wednesday, even though we didn't go to Taekwondo, I went to Zoe's Kitchen, which is like a Greek Mediterranean place, and we grabbed some items from there, and then had steak on Thursday. Friday was a crazy day. We ate out Sunday. Saturday was more of a yo-yo day, although I did go out and grab just like a quick thing of McDonald's. And then Sunday was supposed to be leftovers, but the kids decided they wanted to cook. And then being an adult, I had to pay bills, grocery shop, and balance books, and then the show I watched was Blacklist. That's pretty much it for the week, you guys. I love the kit. It's bright. It's fun. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.